My name is Alden Soto. I am 19, almost 20. Right now, I am a double degree in APPM and biochemistry, and I'm getting the leadership minor through PLC. I'm from Nederland, Colorado, so just a bit west of Boulder. I felt that I would be able to achieve my full potential at CU Boulder, and that the community at CU Boulder actually wanted to have me here, so it just fit all of the boxes. I really enjoy, it's not that bad of a guilty pleasure, but a lot of YouTube. YouTube is good. There are so many deep dives you can go on YouTube. I'll start out with like a history, more, tint, and then next thing you know, I'm on conspiracy theories, I guess. So, but that's what happens. Yeah, I've really struggled with mental health, both knowing how much is too much, how much is too little, and a little bit of identity in that I started CU as a business major, and eventually I made the switch to applied math because I had a really cool year of taking math classes that I just thought were the most interesting thing. But it's still something that I'm always second guessing myself about to this day. Am I really smart enough to get an applied math major? And I don't know, and I'm just gonna try. So there's a little bit of like imposter syndrome, and I still struggle with that. Especially during the pandemic, I've been struggling with body positivity and getting through that, so we love it. You just kind of roll with the punches, and you can't really let a setback or two get too much ahead of you. If you get a bad grade on a test, or say you don't eat healthy for a day, it's not entirely productive to beat yourself up. I definitely still indulge myself in that, but it is more productive to think ahead, to plan ahead, and to think about how you're going to be better next time. I seek out my friends for support because I make a lot of effort to have friendships with people whose opinions I value and whose perspectives I value as well. So if I'm friends with somebody, I will value their opinion and respect their opinion, and so I will pretty much always reach out to them to be like, hey, this is what I'm struggling with right now. What is your immediate response? What do you think about this? And a lot of times they provide an insight that I didn't think about. Stressed out, I can generally maintain composure, but either one of the extremes of happy or angry, it's really hard. When you're really happy, you just want to jump around. You want to hype people up. And say you're in an interview situation, you don't necessarily want to be doing that. That's not professional. And when you're really angry or annoyed at somebody, it's really hard to maintain professionalism and to not let that out on other people and just kind of keep it in until you can deal with it later. I'm a 100% proponent of physical health and mental health. I think that too often we let either one slip and we forget that they're intertwined. You cannot have mental health without good physical health if you're not exercising regularly or as much as you want to. But if you're not exercising regularly, it's damaging to your mind, it's damaging to your body, and so it deteriorates. And so for me at least, I find exercise is a really good therapy method. So just going on a walk, maybe going to the climbing gym or to the gym in general is a really good way to de-stress, is a really good way to just set aside what you were thinking about with your head and just try and focus on something physical. Or alternatively, if you're not feeling very good physically, it can be really helpful to write it down and to think about what you're feeling and what your body is telling you. So it's this duality between physical and mental health, really. I certainly know that PLC has helped me meet people in college that I am astounded and incredibly grateful that I have met. They astound me every day with everything that they do, all of the things that they're interested in, their perspectives. So many of my friends from college that I think I'm going to maintain relationships with throughout my life are in PLC. And so I think in that sense, PLC has given me a friend group that will allow me to be much more resilient and to adapt to new situations, because power of friendship.